What's going on, guys? I'm your host, Francis Beau, here to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on anything going on in the world of entertainment. And Warner Brothers today just announced that they are now putting in development a Supergirl movie, a full-length, feature-length Supergirl movie that will be a part of the DC Extended Universe. So, I have my thoughts on it. we'll get into it. So for those who don't know, Supergirl movie has been confirmed today, and they have a writer, Orwin Uzela, I can't pronounce his name. He has some credits, which he's done 22 Jump Street, which admittedly I've not seen. He's also done this year's The Cloverfield Paradox. Yeah. So, as you can tell from the tone of my voice, not really happy with this because there's not really a need for this. There's no really a need for a Supergirl movie. I mean, honestly, is anybody really asking for a Supergirl movie? That to me is the big question. Is anybody asking for a Supergirl movie? And I've looked online. I've seen reactions to this, and majority of people are saying, why? Like, why is this getting made? And I have to say, I agree with what people are saying. I think right now doing a Supergirl movie should not be a priority, because I've listed out on my Google Doc right here. There are 14. Yes, I'm gonna repeat that again. 14 other DC Extended Universe films in development. I'm not gonna name them all, but there's a lot of them. I mean, the ones you guys already know, like Aquaman, Shazam, Wonder Woman 1984. More notably, the Batman, which has been getting a lot of buzz lately, and also the Flash, which has been getting a few bits of news. But I agree with a lot of people that here's my biggest question about this. It's not even regarding Supergirl. It's regarding Man of Steel 2. Why has Man of Steel not been put in development yet? That's really my question. One of my big questions about the DC Extended Universe right now is what is going on with Man of Steel 2? Because I think, for me, if I were to introduce Supergirl, I would introduce her through Man of Steel 2. Sure, yes, there was an Easter egg in Man of Steel, but if you want to go a little bit further, go and enter Man of Steel 2 by introducing us to Supergirl, and then transition into a full-length, feature-length film about her. That's how I would do it. So that, first off, everybody would be pleased that we got a Man of Steel 2, and then you would introduce Supergirl, and then see how the audience likes this character or not, and then you can move forward with a feature-length film. So that's how I would personally do it, because right now, what you're doing is that you're creating a movie that, first off, not a lot of people want to see, and you're holding off a film like Man of Steel 2 that a lot of people do want to see. Also, Supergirl has already been relevant already in television. She has like 3 or 4 seasons of the Supergirl TV show, and look, your opinion of the show is not what matters. What matters is that the show is still going, and that Supergirl is still on television, and people are still watching her. So for me, I don't see the need to do a Supergirl movie right now. I don't see where the need is. I personally really want to see a Man of Steel 2 because I actually did enjoy Man of Steel. Now, I didn't love it, but I enjoyed it for what it was. So I would like to see a Man of Steel 2, and that's where we could introduce Supergirl, rather than her giving her own film first and then doing Man of Steel 2. I think that it should be the other way around. So that's how I would do it. And for me, I don't know how to feel about the writer because, like I said, the Cloverfield Paradox was a really bad movie. I did not like Cloverfield Paradox at all. At first, I thought it was okay, but then revisiting it, I thought it was just really, really bad. Had a lot of problems with editing, and like it was just a mess. I didn't even explain myself too much. It was really bad. 22 Jump Street, admittedly, I've not seen, so I'll try to go watch that maybe to see how it was. But yeah, for me, there's no real need to do this. Now, Deadline noted something about the project, and that is that the idea here could be reflective of the rumors that Warner Brothers and DC are looking, air quote, to create a new template for future Superman movies. So, basically, they're going to use the Supergirl movie as a new foreground for the future Superman movies. And for me, that's I don't like that logic. I wanted to see Man of Steel 2 create the new template, not Supergirl. I think that Man of Steel 2 would be a perfect place to do a new template because you can establish a new tone. Again, you can introduce Supergirl in that rather than having her solo film first. Um, because I just don't see the logic in that. I think that introducing her with Superman, because I think that people would prefer to see her with Superman rather than on her own at first when we first see her. And once you've established her in Man of Steel 2, then you can translate her into a live action, into her own feature length film. So, I don't know. I mean, right now there's no release date, there's no director, no producer, there's just a writer. We've heard this lots of times with the DC movies. Right now, um, like most of the projects they have lined up, there's not a director. Like Man of Steel 2 doesn't have a director. The Joker film does not, like Jared Leto one, does not have a director. The Flash does not have a director. So, the only ones that I know of that actually do have directors are the Batman and Suicide Squad 2. The Batman has, of course, has Matt Reeves, and Suicide Squad 2, I believe, has Gavin O'Connor, if I'm correct. So, um, I don't know. I think that there's just not a need for it. She's doing fine on television. I haven't seen the show. Regardless of how you feel, it's not how you feel about the show. It's about how the ratings and the people coming back to watch the shows. And if we're getting a fourth season of Supergirl, that should tell you that I think that they're doing okay on television. So I don't know. I don't see a need for it. I say introduce her in Man of Steel 2 first, which means get Man of Steel 2 going. I think that at this point, Man of Steel 2 is just getting pushed back and too much. Henry Cavill has stated numerous times that he is wanting to do Man of Steel 2. So I would say do Man of Steel 2 first, introduce Supergirl there, and then give her solo film. But that's it. That's really my thoughts on it. I just wanted to get my thoughts about this because I heard about it today, and I don't know. I just don't. I'm not really all that buzzed about this project. Like I'm not really like excited for it just because I just don't see the need for it right now because we have so many other projects to worry about, and I feel like this character can be introduced into the 14 other projects, particularly with Man of Steel 2, and then get her own solo film. Establish her first in Man of Steel 2, and then give her solo film after that. So, like kind of like how they did with Batman for Superman. They had established Wonder Woman there, and then she had her own solo film a year later. So do that. Try to do that method. Maybe it'll work for Man of Steel 2. So, I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not really digging the fact that she's getting a solo film. Hopefully she gets, this happens after Man of Steel 2, but from what the report sounds like, it seems like Warner Brothers is really, really wanting to get this up and running. So, I don't know. I'm not really happy about it. I think that Man of Steel 2 should come first, and then do Supergirl second. So, but yeah, that's it for my thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys let me know, do you guys think a Supergirl movie is needed right now, or do you guys are like me, that she should just be probably a character in Man of Steel 2, or just not do it at all since she's doing perfectly fine on television? So, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And that's it for my thoughts on the Supergirl announcement. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, as in these videos, Beau out. See you next time. Peace.